Hey guys, this looks like a fun one, and this is day 3 of our collection of internet math challenges. This is the cube root of the quantity 1 over x times the square root of 1/8 equals 1/2. If you want to try it on your own, pause it right now, because I'm going to solve it in 3, 2, 1. First, in order to get rid of this cube root, we want to cube both sides of the equation. On the left-hand side, the cube root and the cube are going to cancel each other out, so we're left with 1 over x times the square root of 1/8. And then on the right-hand side, this cube is going to go to each of these, so it's 1 cubed over 2 cubed. 1 cubed is equal to 1, and 2 cubed is equal to 8. So now we have 1 over x times the square root of 1/8 equals 1/8. Next, let's take care of this square root. The square root of a fraction is the same thing as the square root being applied to the top and the bottom. Here's the notes right here. So we can rewrite the square root of 1/8 as the square root of 1 over the square root of 8. Square root of 1 is equal to 1, and square root of 8, let's just leave it as square root of 8. Let's rearrange the fractions like this, and to get rid of the square root of 8 in the denominator, let's multiply both sides of the equation by the square root of 8. On the left-hand side, the square root of 8 and the 1 divided by the square root of 8 are going to cancel each other out. And on the right-hand side, 1/8 times the square root of 8 is the square root of 8 over 8. And then from here, there's a couple different things we can do. I'm a big fan of doing both sides of the equation to the -1 exponent. Anytime you have a fraction to the -1 exponent, you're basically flipping the fraction. So on the left-hand side, 1 over x to the -1 exponent is x over 1. You flip the fraction upside down. And x over 1 is the same thing as x. And then on the right-hand side, root 8 over 8 to the -1 exponent is 8 over root 8. You just flip the fraction upside down. And now we have 8 over square root of 8. I don't really like having radicals in the denominator, so we can fix that by multiplying top and bottom by the square root of 8. Whenever you multiply by a fraction, you're going to multiply across. So this becomes 8 times root 8 over root 8 times root 8. On bottom, the square root of 8 times the square root of 8 is equal to 8. And then this 8 and this 8 can cancel each other out, leaving us with x is equal to the square root of 8. This is the answer to our question. Let's put a box around it. And I did check it to make sure square root of 8 works, and it does check out. So for this given internet mathematical challenge, the answer is x equals square root of 8. How exciting. So now we just solved this one. Tomorrow, let's do this one right here. So for tomorrow, we have 25 equals this power tower. This looks like it's going to be a fun one. How exciting.